What's up guys? Today we're making cheesecake. I hope you enjoy, it's a lot of fun, let's get started. First, starting with the crust, these are the 3 ingredients you will need. It's very simple, let's just get the granulated sugar in the graham cracker crumbs. We want to get them nice and mixed up before we start adding the melted butter. Once this is done, we're going to mix it more until it starts to look like wet sand, and that's the consistency we're going for. Once this is done, we're going to get it into a 10-inch springform pan, or 9-inch if that's all you have. We're going to get it in there, spread it as evenly as possible, and then we're going to have to pack it down. Now I like to use a cup measure because it works for me. I'm sure you have your own tool, but just get it nice and lightly packed down. Then we have to bake it. 8 minutes at 350 degrees. That's it. On to the filling. Now we're going to take our cream cheese as well as our granulated sugar, and we're just going to cream that. That's all we need to do, get it nice and soft before we add the next ingredients, which are lemon juice, the pure vanilla extract, and the sour cream, full fat sour cream. Very important. We're going to get all that mixed up as well before adding the eggs one at a time. Now here's where you really don't want to overmix, so take it easy on this. Now, before we add the filling, we want to get an extra wide piece of aluminum foil underneath the springform pan. Trust me, this is important. Now we're going to add the filling, we're going to try and spread it around as evenly as possible, make it nice and pretty before wrapping the springform pan with the aluminum foil. Now you might ask me, why are we doing this? Well, it's because we have a water bath, of course. And you might ask, what's a water bath? Well, let me tell you. We are going to place our springform pan in our roasting pan and fill it with 1 inch in depth of boiling water before moving it to the oven that has been preheated at 350 degrees. Now, we'll know it's done at about 55 to 70 minutes, depending on your oven, when the middle of the cake just barely jiggles. And then we are going to let it cool on a table at room temperature for at least an hour before then moving it to the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours, because we want this to shrink very slowly so that it doesn't crack. So there's a lot of waiting going on with cheesecakes, but once it's done, it's ready. So it's been in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours and it's completely cooled down. Now we can take the springform pan off and we can coat it in our homemade caramel sauce. Now if you want to know how to make this, you can check out my last video on how to make caramel sauces. Now of course is the best part of the video, for me anyways, where I get to try my dessert. And of course I already know I like cheesecake, so this is fantastic. And the homemade caramel sauce just rounds it right out, makes it a perfect dessert. Thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did.